to the Royal Netherlands Embassy. Today, key players within the horticulture sector are converging here today to discuss tete-a-tete on the way forward for the horticulture sector here in Ghana. Now come with me, let's delve into this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a pleasure for me to welcome you here at the courtyard of the embassy. And it's especially a pleasure for me to see so many known faces, but also to see so many new faces. And that is exactly the purpose of this gathering, to share between people that are involved in the horticultural sector, those that are in the working group, and those that are aspiring to become a member of the group. Because that is the objective of our work in horticulture, to expand the network of stakeholders that we are working with.
His Excellency Ambassador Jerome Verheul, the Ambassador of the Netherlands to Ghana, stated that the Netherlands would continue to provide resources for them to improve the horticulture industry.
If I look at the policy that has been developed by the new government in the Netherlands, food security is an important element, and horticulture is a very important sector in order to promote food security in Ghana. Horticulture is an important part of the work of this embassy. It was when we were working in a development mode with HortiFresh, for example. It is now we are working in an aid and trade mode, and probably, but I cannot guarantee it, but I expect it, we will remain working on horticulture also in the future.
The group focuses on connecting horticultural stakeholders for strategic growth and development. Madame Hilda Bambiri of IDH Ghana stated how POMBI has expanded their reach, fostering partnerships that enhance sustainable practices and strengthen the horticultural value chain in Ghana.
One of the key achievements or lessons we have learned as being part of the platform is that we've been able to connect with key partners in the sector, partners that are into input, partners that are into irrigation provision, partners that are into organic fertilizer, partners that are into different services provision. So being part of the platform gave us that opportunity to network with all the support that is helping us to ensure that we are able to improve the horticultural sector.
Mr. Deodatus Temu from East West Seed also spoke to the changes that have occurred in the farms of other farmers, which has increased crop yield, contributing to higher profit margins, a testament of the impact of the POMBI platform.
Where the farmers, literally, they were not doing proper agricultural practices, they didn't adopt hybrid seeds, but there were efforts of the East-West knowledge transfer. The farmer can use any seed, farmer can use any technique, but the guarantee of yield is not there. First, knowledge transfer. Through the POMBI, we have now seen the appetite from the market. And we have now seen also the appetite from small enterprises.
Charlie from the University of Technology and Development shared what their institution is doing to make the horticulture industry lucrative for students in tertiary schools.
We're here with some tutors, some lead farmers, and also our partner Holland Green Tech to connect basically with other players with the industry. And we have a program called ACHI, where we work together with the agricultural colleges on a program called Farming as a Business. So basically we try to teach our students how to make money out of farming and how to build your own business within agriculture and horticulture.
Okay, so are the students Ghanaian students?
Yes, they're all Ghanaian students, and I think what's nice about our program is that it's not just focused on young people, but not just on students. So we run it at the 5 agricultural colleges, and it's about 60% are professionals, so people already working and not necessarily have a horticulture background, but it's people within finance, economics, or just regular business, but people who see the sector really as lucrative. But they want to, learn a bit more about how to grow tomatoes, how to do pesticides. We have practical training on the field, but also in class more theory training on how to build a business. And then at the end of the program there's a pitching competition where all of the students pitch their own ideas within their group. And then the winner, they get a spot at KBI, which is the Kumasi Business Incubator. I'm not sure if you... Yeah. And then so that's the 60%, and the other 40% is people who are already studying at the colleges, so actual students. Which makes it a nice mix between people who already have a lot of experience and people who are relatively new within the field.
The Pombi Group continues to make remarkable progress in the horticulture industry, establishing itself as a key player driving growth and collaboration. Success in fostering strategic partnerships and creating impactful opportunities has not only strengthened its reputation but also attracted interest from other organizations eager to grow and benefit from its thriving network.
What are you doing here today?
Today we're here to meet all kinds of partners of the Pombi Group. So Brahm was very kind to invite us. We met him a few days back. So we're just looking at different partners, companies, and to look at if we could also, there's collaboration efforts with those partners. So we're really happy. We met a lot. So it's been great for us. Yeah.
All right. Would you be kind to tell us what this program means to you?
The Pombi program. So now we are not yet members of the Pombi program. We are kind of Pombi Plus, tagging along thanks to the nice invite of Brahm. In the future, we hope that we can also enter the horticulture sector or the food processing sector and seek for synergies. So for us, it's really great to know that this platform exists. So for us to just plug in, use the synergies, and it brought us so many connections already. So we are really happy about that.
All right. Can you please tell me in details what you do?
We're an NGO, it's an international NGO, but our focus is to work with the economic development, working closely with the private sector. So we are here to improve the competitiveness and for an inclusive economic development, but primarily putting a focus on the people we work for, at least the less privileged, I would say. You can say farmers or people who don't have jobs, so trying to get them in the job industry, but by working closely with primarily the private sector, but other actors as well. So we're development in that sense.
Okay, so in other words, you want to create more employment, especially for the youth.
Absolutely. That's our goal, right? If you look at our website, that's what we do. We unleash the power of the private sector to do exactly that.
All right. It seems you have more to say.
Yeah, in Ghana, and particularly, we look at the green economy transition, how we can really decarbonize, create a circular economy, creating jobs, then creating the skills for the green economy.
That's how we wrap up the interactive session with the key players of the horticulture sector. I am Nana Giovanni. Make sure to follow us on all our social media platforms.